Have you ever woken up between 3 and 5 a.m. feeling an inexplicable stillness, as if the universe itself is holding its breath? This isn't just a random occurrence, it's a unique moment, a golden opportunity to transform your life if you choose to seize it. According to Stoic philosophy, these early morning hours hold unparalleled potential for self-mastery, reflection, and preparation. But why is this specific window of time so special? In the philosophy of Stoicism, quiet and focus are considered essential for cultivating inner strength and resilience. The early hours between 3 and 5 a.m. offer the ideal environment to practice these principles. During this time, the world is asleep, distractions are at their lowest, and the mind is at its clearest. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Meditations. This retreat into stillness is exactly what makes this time so powerful. The early morning hours provide 3 unique advantages. First, absolute tranquility. There's no noise, no interruptions, just pure silence, allowing you to focus inward without interference. Second, mental clarity. Upon waking, your mind hasn't yet been cluttered by the demands of the day, making it the perfect time for deep thinking and planning. Lastly, complete ownership of time. At this hour, the day is fully yours. No meetings, no emails, no external pressures. You are in total control. In Stoicism, preparation is key to navigating life's challenges. As Seneca wisely said, "Each day acquire something that will fortify you against poverty, against death, indeed against other misfortunes as well." Letters to Lucilius. The early morning provides the perfect opportunity to fortify your mind, body, and soul against whatever lies ahead. Ready to explore the power of these sacred hours? Let's dive into 6 practical, life-changing steps you can take between 3 and 5 a.m. to live intentionally, stay grounded, and achieve your goals. The transformation starts now. Before we dive into the 6 powerful actions, I want to emphasize just how valuable this guidance is. These aren't just morning habits. They're tools rooted in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, designed to help you build a life of resilience, purpose, and clarity. Every step we'll explore has the potential to shift your mindset, enhance your productivity, and bring you closer to the person you aspire to be. Think of this video as a blueprint, a guide to unlock the power of your mornings. But here's the key: it only works if you fully commit. So, I encourage you to stay focused, take notes, and reflect deeply as we walk through these steps. The knowledge you're about to gain isn't just theoretical, it's actionable, practical, and designed to bring immediate impact to your life. So, let's go beyond just watching. Let's make this a moment of transformation. Listen closely, because what comes next could be the start of a new chapter for you. Let's begin. 1. Start your day with gratitude. Gratitude, as understood in Stoic philosophy, is not about ignoring life's difficulties or pretending that challenges don't exist. Instead, it's about anchoring your perspective in the awareness that, even amidst struggles, there is much to be thankful for. When you begin your day with gratitude, you shift your mental focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. This small, deliberate shift can profoundly alter how you approach the hours ahead, creating a foundation of positivity and clarity that extends far beyond those early moments. Imagine this: you wake up early, still feeling the weight of yesterday's concerns. Your instinct might be to dwell on what went wrong or to anxiously anticipate what's to come. But instead, you pause and take a moment to reflect. You think of 3 things, simple yet meaningful, that you are grateful for. Perhaps it's the warmth of the bed you're in, the health that enables you to rise, or the presence of loved ones who bring joy to your life. By consciously appreciating these blessings, you reclaim control over your thoughts, steering them away from negativity and toward a mindset of calm resilience. Consider the story of Daniel, a young entrepreneur whose mornings were often dominated by stress. Deadlines loomed, decisions weighed heavily, and his mind was a flurry of activity before the sun even rose. One day, seeking change, he began a morning gratitude practice. He wrote down 3 things he appreciated each day: the chance to pursue his dreams, the support of his close friends, and even the quiet stillness of the early morning itself. Over time, this simple ritual transformed his mornings. Instead of waking up overwhelmed, Daniel found himself grounded, focused, and ready to face his challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. The power of gratitude lies not just in the act of listing blessings, but in the feelings it evokes. When you immerse yourself in gratitude, you cultivate a deeper connection to the present moment. You train your mind to notice and appreciate the beauty that surrounds you, even in the smallest details. This mental habit reinforces a Stoic principle that life's richness often lies not in grand achievements, but in the quiet, everyday moments we often take for granted. By practicing gratitude in the early hours, you prepare yourself to meet the rest of the day with equanimity and strength. To make this practice truly effective, keep it simple. As soon as you wake, take a few moments to reflect on what you are grateful for. Write these thoughts down if you can, as the act of putting pen to paper deepens their impact. There's no need for anything elaborate. What matters is sincerity. Perhaps you feel thankful for the opportunity to grow through challenges or for the lessons learned from a recent setback. Maybe it's as straightforward as appreciating the fresh start that every morning provides. Whatever it is, let your gratitude be genuine and specific. This practice not only nurtures a positive mindset, but also fosters resilience. Gratitude reminds you that even in the face of adversity, there is good to be found. It reorients your focus from external circumstances to your inner strength, aligning perfectly with the Stoic belief that true power comes from within. As Marcus Aurelius noted, gratitude allows us to recognize life's privileges and act with purpose and clarity, instead of being swayed by the trivial distractions of the day. So, as you wake tomorrow, embrace this moment as an opportunity to center yourself in gratitude. Feel the profound impact it has on your thoughts, your mood, and your approach to life. Reflect on the words of the Stoics and let gratitude guide you toward a day rooted in purpose, clarity, and resilience. In this quiet ritual, you may discover not just a better morning, but a better way of living altogether. 2. Embrace meditation. When the world is silent and the early hours stretch before you with no interruptions, it is the perfect time to turn inward. Meditation, a practice rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, offers you a moment to pause, reflect, and prepare for the day ahead. The Stoics believed in the power of a calm and collected mind, and meditation was their tool for achieving this serenity. As Marcus Aurelius advised in Meditations, keep your mind serene, not allowing it to be disturbed by external things. This timeless wisdom encourages us to find peace within ourselves, even amidst the inevitable chaos of life. Stoic meditation is not an esoteric or mystical practice. It is profoundly practical. It is a means of training your mind to focus on what truly matters and to let go of the noise that often clouds our thoughts. Unlike modern perceptions of meditation as an escape from reality, the Stoics used it as a tool to engage more fully with life. They viewed meditation as a way to prepare for challenges, align with their values, and ground themselves in the present moment. The quiet hours between 3 and 5 a.m. provide the ideal environment for this practice. The world sleeps, distractions are minimal, and your mind is at its most receptive. Imagine starting your day with a few minutes of intentional stillness. As you sit in the dim light of early morning, you focus on your breath, each inhale drawing in clarity, each exhale releasing tension. You might ask yourself a simple yet profound question: what is within my control today? This question, rooted in Stoic principles, shifts your attention away from external worries and towards the actions and attitudes you can influence. It reminds you that while the world around you may be unpredictable, your responses remain entirely your own. Consider the story of Michael, a software engineer who often woke up feeling anxious about the demands of his day. Meetings, deadlines, and unexpected obstacles left him overwhelmed before he even began. One morning, he decided to incorporate Stoic meditation into his routine. He set aside 10 minutes to sit quietly and focus on his breath. As thoughts of work crept in, he reminded himself of Epictetus's wisdom. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. By meditating on this idea, Michael learned to separate his energy from the things he couldn't control. Over time, this practice not only reduced his anxiety, but also improved his focus and resilience. The beauty of Stoic meditation lies in its simplicity. There are no elaborate rituals or complicated techniques. All you need is a quiet space and a willingness to reflect. Begin by finding a comfortable position. Sit on a chair, a cushion, or even on the edge of your bed. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, allowing yourself to settle into the stillness of the moment. Focus your attention on your breath, observing each inhale and exhale without judgment. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring it back to your breathing. As you meditate, introduce a Stoic principle to guide your thoughts. For instance, you might reflect on the question, what challenges might I face today, and how can I prepare to meet them with patience and wisdom? This practice is not about predicting the future, but about mentally equipping yourself to handle life's uncertainties with grace. Alternatively, you might meditate on a quote from Marcus Aurelius, such as, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Let the words resonate with you, anchoring your mind in a sense of purpose and control. The benefits of Stoic meditation extend far beyond the moments you spend in quiet reflection. This practice helps to calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve your ability to concentrate. By regularly engaging in meditation, you develop a stronger sense of self-awareness, enabling you to respond to challenges rather than react impulsively. It also strengthens your patience, a virtue highly regarded by the Stoics. When you train your mind to remain calm in the face of minor distractions during meditation, you build the resilience needed to handle larger disruptions in daily life. Meditation also fosters a deeper connection to your values. By setting aside time each morning to reflect on your intentions, you ensure that your actions align with what truly matters to you. This alignment brings a sense of clarity and fulfillment, allowing you to navigate your day with confidence and focus. It is no wonder that the Stoics, who valued rational thought and self-discipline, placed such importance on this practice. As you prepare for your next early morning, consider dedicating just 5 to 10 minutes to Stoic meditation. Treat it as a sacred time to center yourself and to cultivate the mental fortitude that the Stoics championed. Reflect on the words of Marcus Aurelius, and let them remind you that peace and strength are found not in the absence of challenges, but in your ability to face them with a steady mind. Tomorrow, as the world remains quiet, sit down in stillness, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what is truly within my control? Allow this moment of reflection to ground you, inspire you, and prepare you for whatever the day may bring. In this simple yet profound practice, you may find the key to living not just a better morning, but a better life. 3. Visualization with calm. In the quiet stillness of the early morning, between 3 and 5 a.m., you have the unique opportunity to set the course for your day. Among the most powerful practices you can embrace during this time is visualization, a Stoic technique that prepares your mind to face challenges with patience and composure. Visualization, when practiced with calm and intention, is not merely a mental exercise, but a way to arm yourself with resilience and focus. As Epictetus wisely observed, "See things as they are likely to happen, so that when they come, you will be ready." The Stoics believed that life is unpredictable, filled with both expected and unforeseen obstacles. Visualization is a tool to confront this uncertainty head-on. It allows you to mentally rehearse your response to the trials of the day, ensuring you remain composed and purposeful no matter what arises. Instead of fearing difficulties, you prepare for them, transforming potential disruptions into opportunities for growth. This practice aligns perfectly with the Stoic philosophy of focusing on what is within your control, your thoughts, your actions, and your responses. Picture yourself beginning this exercise in the soft glow of morning. You sit quietly, free from the distractions of the day. As your mind steadies, you begin to envision the day ahead. You might start with a situation that seems challenging, a difficult conversation, a high-stakes meeting, or an unexpected setback. Visualize it clearly. What emotions does the scenario stir in you? Fear, frustration, anxiety? Acknowledge these feelings, but don't dwell on them. Instead, shift your focus to how you will respond. Will you meet the challenge with calm deliberation? Will you embody the Stoic virtues of patience, wisdom, and courage? This mental preparation is not about obsessing over what could go wrong, but about equipping yourself to handle it with grace. For instance, imagine you have an important presentation at work. Visualize yourself entering the room with confidence, speaking clearly, and responding thoughtfully to questions. If something doesn't go as planned, a technical glitch or a critical question, you see yourself remaining composed and finding a solution. By rehearsing these responses in your mind, you train yourself to act deliberately rather than react impulsively, no matter the circumstances. Consider the story of Julia, a teacher navigating the demands of her profession. Each morning, she spends a few minutes visualizing the key moments of her day, addressing a difficult student, preparing for a parent-teacher meeting, or collaborating with colleagues. She imagines herself maintaining a calm and understanding demeanor, even in stressful situations. Over time, Julia notices a profound shift. Not only is she less rattled by challenges, but she also approaches her work with greater clarity and purpose. Visualization helps her move through her day with steadiness, embodying the Stoic ideal of remaining unshaken by external events. This practice isn't limited to anticipating challenges. It can also be a way to envision success. Think about your larger goals and visualize taking meaningful steps toward them. See yourself completing a project, excelling in a skill, or achieving a milestone. Let the image of these accomplishments motivate and guide your actions throughout the day. Visualization isn't just about preparing for difficulty. It's also about cultivating the mindset to seize opportunities and create momentum toward your aspirations. To practice visualization effectively, begin by finding a quiet, comfortable place. Sit or lie down, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Start with the first scenario that comes to mind, a potential difficulty or a key task for the day. Picture it vividly, engaging all your senses. How does the situation unfold? What are the key moments? As you go through the scene, pay attention to your responses. Imagine yourself embodying the qualities you admire: calm, focus, resilience, and adaptability. Let these traits guide the outcome of your visualization. To deepen this practice, incorporate Stoic principles into your reflections. Ask yourself, what can I control in this situation? How can I act virtuously regardless of the outcome? These questions keep you grounded in what matters most. Your ability to act with integrity and composure, no matter the challenges. Visualization has far-reaching benefits. By mentally preparing for the day, you reduce the anxiety that often comes from uncertainty. This practice fosters a sense of control, even in unpredictable circumstances. It enhances your ability to stay focused and present, enabling you to navigate your day with greater ease. Moreover, visualization reinforces a growth mindset, reminding you that every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your character. As you embrace this practice, remember that visualization is not about perfection. You won't predict every challenge or master every response immediately, but with time and consistency, you'll notice a profound transformation in how you approach your day. The early hours of the morning become a sanctuary for mental rehearsal, allowing you to align your thoughts with the wisdom of Stoicism and the actions that reflect your highest values. So, tomorrow morning, as the world remains still, take a moment to visualize your day with calm and intention. Reflect on Epictetus's words and prepare yourself for what may come. See yourself facing difficulties with grace, celebrating victories with humility, and approaching life with the steadfastness of a true Stoic. This simple yet powerful practice can set the tone for a day and a life lived with purpose and clarity. Will you take this opportunity to shape your day before it shapes you? 4. Plan and execute with intention. In the quiet moments of the early morning, when the world still sleeps and distractions have yet to surface, you hold the power to shape your day with intention. This is the time to practice purposeful planning, a Stoic approach to life that transforms ambition into actionable steps. The Stoics believed that each day is a unique opportunity to align your actions with your larger goals and values. As Marcus Aurelius urged in Meditations, do not waste time, for your life is defined by your actions. This wisdom challenges us to use our mornings not for idle contemplation, but for thoughtful preparation and decisive action. Purposeful planning is not just about organizing tasks. It is about taking deliberate control of your time and energy. It is a practice of clarity, ensuring that your efforts are directed toward what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, planning becomes your compass, keeping you aligned with your priorities and helping you avoid the trap of reactive living. When done with focus, planning transforms your day into a series of meaningful steps, each bringing you closer to your goals. Imagine sitting down at the start of your morning, armed with nothing more than a pen and a notebook. In this quiet space, you ask yourself a simple but profound question. What are the 3 most important things I must accomplish today? These aren't just tasks to check off a list. They are purposeful actions that reflect your values and move you toward your long-term aspirations. For example, if you are working on a major project, one of your tasks might be, complete the draft of my report before 10 a.m. Breaking it down further, you might note, review notes, organize findings, write the introduction. By identifying not just what you want to achieve, but also the specific steps to get there, you set yourself up for focused, effective action. Take the story of Rebecca, a writer working on her first book. For months, she felt overwhelmed by the enormity of her goal, struggling to make consistent progress. Inspired by the Stoics, she adopted a practice of purposeful planning. Each morning, she identified 3 tasks that would move her closer to completing her manuscript. One day, her list read, write 500 words, research character backstories, and review yesterday's draft. By breaking her larger goal into manageable pieces, Rebecca found herself making steady progress, and the seemingly impossible task of writing a book became achievable. Purposeful planning gave her not just direction, but momentum, as each small accomplishment fueled her motivation for the next. The beauty of this practice lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. By focusing on just 3 key tasks, you avoid the paralysis that comes from an overloaded to-do list. Instead of scattering your energy across countless activities, you concentrate on what matters most. The Stoics emphasized that life is too short to waste on trivial pursuits. As Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Purposeful planning ensures that your time is spent wisely, with every action contributing to your growth and fulfillment. To make this practice part of your morning routine, begin by setting aside 10 minutes to reflect and plan. In your notebook, write down your top 3 priorities for the day. Be specific. Vague intentions like work on project are less effective than clear objectives such as complete the project outline by noon. Once you have your priorities, assign a time frame to each task. This not only creates a sense of urgency, but also helps you structure your day around your most important work. For instance, if one of your priorities is to exercise, you might schedule it for 7:30 a.m. and commit to completing it within 30 minutes. As you carry out your plan, remember that flexibility is as important as discipline. Unexpected challenges may arise, and not every task will go as planned. In these moments, channel the Stoic principle of adapting with grace. Instead of feeling frustrated, ask yourself, what is within my control right now? This mindset allows you to adjust your plan without losing sight of your larger purpose. The benefits of purposeful planning extend far beyond the tasks themselves. By starting your day with a clear sense of direction, you reduce decision fatigue and free up mental energy for creative thinking and problem-solving. This practice cultivates discipline and accountability, reinforcing your ability to follow through on your commitments. Moreover, purposeful planning aligns your daily actions with your core values, giving your efforts a deeper sense of meaning. 5. Stoic Journaling. As your morning unfolds, the quiet time you've carved out becomes a sanctuary for reflection and self-improvement. After setting a purposeful plan for your day, the next natural step in your Stoic morning routine is journaling. Stoic journaling isn't merely about recording thoughts, it's an intentional practice of self-examination and growth, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius himself used his private writings in meditations to reflect on his actions, clarify his thoughts, and remind himself of the principles he aspired to embody. This practice, simple yet profound, allows you to connect deeply with your values, acknowledge your progress, and chart a course for continuous improvement. Journaling in the early morning offers an opportunity to engage in meaningful self-dialogue, free from the distractions and noise of the day. It aligns seamlessly with the Stoic emphasis on self-awareness and intentional living. By putting your thoughts to paper, you create a space to examine your emotions, assess your actions, and solidify your intentions. The act itself fosters a sense of clarity and discipline, empowering you to navigate the day ahead with focus and purpose. Picture yourself sitting down with a notebook, a blank page awaiting your thoughts. You begin by reflecting on the previous day. What did you do well? Perhaps you showed patience in a challenging situation or took meaningful steps toward a goal. Writing these moments down isn't about boasting, but about recognizing and reinforcing the behaviors you want to cultivate. By celebrating these small victories, you acknowledge your growth and build the confidence to continue improving. Next, you turn to an area where you could have acted better. Maybe you let frustration dictate your response in a conversation, or perhaps you procrastinated on an important task. Writing about these moments isn't an exercise in self-criticism, but in honest reflection. The Stoics believed in learning from every experience, good or bad, as a way to strengthen character. By identifying where you fell short, you create an opportunity to plan how you'll act differently next time. Finally, you set your intentions for the day ahead. This step is where your journaling connects directly with the purposeful planning you've already completed. Ask yourself, how can I align my actions today with my values? Write down a clear, actionable intention that serves as a guidepost. For example, today I will approach every task with focus and patience, resisting the urge to rush or cut corners. This intention doesn't just stay on the page, it becomes a lens through which you view and navigate your day. Consider the story of Ethan, a business consultant who struggled to balance the demands of his career and personal life. Feeling constantly overwhelmed, he turned to Stoic journaling as a way to regain control. Each morning, Ethan reflected on what he had done well the day before, whether it was completing a complex project or spending quality time with his family. He also wrote about moments he could improve, such as being distracted during conversations or reacting defensively to feedback. These reflections helped Ethan identify patterns in his behavior and make deliberate changes. By setting a daily intention, Ethan found himself more focused and present, both at work and at home. Over time, this simple practice transformed not only how he approached his days, but how he viewed his life. The power of Stoic journaling lies in its ability to bridge the gap between thought and action. It encourages you to be honest with yourself, to celebrate your strengths while addressing your weaknesses, and to live each day with greater alignment to your principles. Moreover, the process of writing brings a unique clarity that thinking alone often cannot achieve. It externalizes your thoughts, making them tangible and actionable. To make Stoic journaling a consistent part of your routine, keep it simple. Start by setting aside 5 to 10 minutes each morning with a journal or notebook. Follow a structure that works for you, such as reflecting on the previous day. Write down 1 or 2 things you did well. Let yourself feel proud of these moments. They are evidence of your progress. Identifying areas for improvement. Choose one specific behavior or decision you'd like to approach differently in the future. Be constructive and solution-focused. Setting intentions. Define a clear, actionable goal or mindset for the day ahead, grounded in your values and priorities. As you practice, you'll notice the profound effects of this ritual. Journaling fosters self-awareness, helping you recognize patterns in your thoughts and actions. It keeps you anchored to your goals, ensuring that your daily choices align with your long-term aspirations. And perhaps most importantly, it cultivates a sense of agency, reminding you that while you cannot control everything in life, you can always control your response. The Stoics believed that self-reflection was essential for living a virtuous and meaningful life. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if thou wilt ever dig." Stoic journaling is your way of digging deep into that fountain, drawing forth the wisdom and clarity needed to live intentionally. So, tomorrow morning as you sit with your notebook, treat it not as a task but as a conversation with your truest self. Reflect, learn, and set your course for the day ahead. In this simple practice lies the power to transform not just your mornings, but your life. Will you take this step to know yourself better and live more purposefully? 6. Self-affirmation through Stoic Questions. As the final action in your Stoic morning routine, self-affirmation through Stoic questions serves as both a grounding and empowering practice. It is a moment to connect deeply with your values, solidify your intentions, and prepare your mind for the challenges and opportunities that await. This practice is not about shallow positivity, but about embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism to affirm your identity and inner strength. Marcus Aurelius, in Meditations, posed one of the most profound questions we can ask ourselves. Who am I, and how do I wish to live? This reflective inquiry invites us to align our actions with our highest ideals. In Stoic philosophy, self-affirmation is not a mere act of reassurance, but a powerful exercise in self-knowledge and self-mastery. The Stoics believed that we derive our strength not from external circumstances, but from the virtues we cultivate within. By asking yourself meaningful questions, you reinforce your commitment to live in accordance with those virtues, such as kindness, courage, and resilience. These questions serve as a compass, helping you navigate your day with clarity and purpose. Imagine the stillness of your morning, the quiet moments after you've completed your journaling and planning. You sit for a moment, breathe deeply, and pose a simple but profound question. How will I show kindness today? This question is not rhetorical. It prompts you to envision specific opportunities to act with compassion, whether it's through patience in a conversation, generosity toward a colleague, or understanding with yourself. The answer you find isn't just a thought, it becomes a guiding principle for your actions. Consider another question. What will make me stronger in adversity? As you reflect, you might recall recent challenges that tested your resolve. Perhaps you endured criticism at work or faced personal uncertainty. By framing these moments as opportunities for growth, you shift your perspective from frustration to empowerment. The question itself is a reminder that every trial can forge resilience if met with the right mindset. Take the example of David, a medical professional working long hours in a demanding environment. He began incorporating Stoic questions into his morning routine to anchor himself amid the stress. Each morning he asked, "How can I embody patience today? And what value will guide my decisions?" By answering these questions, David found a renewed sense of focus and purpose. Instead of being overwhelmed by the pressures of his work, he approached each task with calm determination, knowing his actions aligned with his core values. Over time, this practice not only strengthened his confidence, but also deepened his sense of fulfillment in his role. The act of asking yourself Stoic questions each morning has a ripple effect throughout your day. It shifts your mindset from reactive to proactive, empowering you to meet life's complexities with intention and grace. These questions help you clarify what truly matters, whether it's treating others with respect, maintaining composure in difficult situations, or pursuing excellence in your work. They remind you that while you cannot control external events, you can always control how you respond. To incorporate this practice into your routine, begin by selecting a few questions that resonate deeply with you. Write them down or repeat them aloud as you sit in stillness. Questions like, "How will I act with courage today?" or "What distractions will I avoid to stay true to my purpose?" are powerful prompts that direct your attention toward meaningful action. Don't rush to answer them. Instead, let the questions guide your reflections, allowing your responses to unfold naturally. If you prefer, you can tailor the questions to address specific challenges or goals you're facing. For example, if you're navigating a period of uncertainty, you might ask, "What can I learn from this experience?" If you're striving to improve your relationships, a question like, "How will I express gratitude and love today?" can focus your intentions. The key is to make the practice personal and relevant, ensuring it connects deeply with your current journey. The benefits of self-affirmation through Stoic questions are profound. This practice fosters a heightened sense of self-awareness, helping you understand not just what you're doing, but why you're doing it. It cultivates resilience by reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. It builds confidence, reminding you of the strength and virtues you already possess. And perhaps most importantly, it sets a tone of intentionality for your day, ensuring that your actions align with your values. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This final practice of your morning routine is an exercise in harnessing that power, affirming who you are and who you aspire to be. By asking yourself Stoic questions, you ground your identity in what truly matters and prepare your mind to act with clarity and purpose. So as your morning routine concludes, take this moment to ask yourself, what kind of person will I choose to be today? Let the answer guide your actions and your mindset as you step into the world. In this small yet profound act, you affirm your strength, your values, and your commitment to live a life of meaning and virtue. With this final step, your morning becomes a foundation, not just for the day ahead, but for the person you are becoming. As we conclude, let's take a moment to reflect on the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and how these 6 practices, gratitude, meditation, visualization, purposeful planning, journaling, and self-affirmation, can transform not just your mornings, but your entire life. The Stoics remind us that every day is a new opportunity to cultivate resilience, align with our values, and face challenges with grace. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. These simple yet profound actions give you the tools to take control of your thoughts, your time, and ultimately, your destiny. Now, it's your turn. Have you tried waking up between 3 and 5 a.m.? What has been your experience? Or, if you're just starting, which of these 6 actions resonates most with you? Share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below. We'd love to hear how Stoic philosophy is shaping your mornings and your mindset. If you found value in today's video, don't keep it to yourself. Help us spread the wisdom of Stoicism by clicking the like button, sharing this video with friends or family who could benefit from these practices, and subscribing to our channel. By doing so, you're not just supporting our work, you're joining a growing community dedicated to living with purpose, clarity, and resilience. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video packed with insights to elevate your life. Before you go, I leave you with a challenge. Tomorrow morning, when the world is still and quiet, ask yourself, how will I choose to act today to become the person I aspire to be? Reflect deeply and let your answer guide every action. Your mornings and your life are in your hands. What will you make of them?